What's up, you guys? This is Rich, and I'm here with part 10 of Pokemon Colored Red version. Now, in this part, I got a lot of stuff going on in this part. Because I'm going to step away from the storyline for like 2 seconds, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of tricks in the game that requires no Game Shark. And one of the famous ones is the MissingNo glitch. We all know MissingNo is that extra data in the game that's all glitched up. Now, to trigger MissingNo, you have to talk to this old guy right here who teaches you how to catch a Pokemon. And then you gotta fly back to Cinnabar Island and surf up and down on the edges by the gym. Surf up and down on the edges by the gym. Don't go too far down because you won't come across MissingNo or anything crazy for that matter. And MissingNo is gonna duplicate any of the 6th item in your bag. So you can pretty much obviously switch up your bag around to the 6th item, and that item will become 129 when you come across MissingNo or M. Usually M is at like level 0, and here goes MissingNo right there. I'm gonna actually just screenshot it, and my nuggets are duplicated. I'm gonna sell my nuggets so that I could get money. So I just duplicated Dig. And I'm probably going to duplicate some more other stuff, but that's just to show you guys that MissingNo works. And you don't have to keep talking to the guy over and over. Gold like a level 80. You don't have to keep talking to the guy over and over. If you just stay in the same spot, even if you come across MissingNo the first time and run away, you could keep coming across MissingNo until you leave. Wow. A Mewtwo at level 132. Well, that spoils the surprise on seeing Mewtwo. But anyway, here we are now. We're going to do the Ditto glitch. And like before, you have to walk up to the guy and press the start button as quick as possible before he can notice you and fly off to a route where you can fight somebody. I got one trainer over here I didn't fight. And it's funny because you could do the glitch with him too, because he's also not on your screen fully. If you walked up to him, he would have also been able to do the same thing I did with the bald-headed guy, but I just used the bald-headed guy anyway. Okay, now once we're done with that, we're going to switch off to Fuchsia City. And the trick to Ditto is that Ditto transforms into any of your guys, and he will gain your Pokemon's stat completely. Now, since Lapras has the stat of 67, special stat of 67, I will come across MissingNo because he's 67. I don't know, it's weird. It's hard to explain, but each Pokemon has an individual number, and 67 is MissingNo. So we're going to go back to Lavender Town, and boom, there's MissingNo. This is a different type of MissingNo. He doesn't duplicate your items, but he comes up when you have a Pokemon with a special stat of 47. So I technically didn't really need the guy that had the Slowpoke because I just needed to get a Pokemon with that same special stat, but it's easier to do it with that because he's guaranteed. And I actually just did the Ditto glitch again with Charizard, who has a special stat of 83, and 83 is Ninetales, which is good because I'm playing Red version, and Ninetales and Vulpix do not appear in this game. I get Growlithe and Arcanine. Blue version gets Ninetales and Vulpix. So I'm going to actually just catch this Ninetales just because. For the hell of it. That's what that is. Okay, guys, now I showed you the major glitches in the game. There's more glitches, trust me. There's tons of more glitches that Red version possesses, but I'm not going to get into all of that. Those are the two major glitches that you would probably use. Duplicating items and catching any Pokemon you want. Those are good for Pokemons like Jinx and Mr. Mime. Those that you only get through trade and they have a nickname. If you don't want them to have a nickname and you want them to say you're the owner, then that's good ways of getting them too. That's also good ways of catching Pokemon that don't come in your specific version, like I just did with Ninetales, which was complete luck because I wasn't paying attention to Charizard's special stat. That's just irony. So, luckily, I was able to catch it. So I'm guessing this guy has 6 Magikarps. A cue ball in the water? I didn't recall that. I'm just going to spam Psychic here because Lapras is very versatile in this game. He can learn Solar Beam. He can learn Psychic. So, that's pretty good. Paralysis. I don't know if I skipped any trainers because this water is kind of broad and I don't know if I have guys in the corners hiding that I can't see. But I just decided to go straight down the middle. Critical hit as usual. And we're at Cinnabar Island. And that's just the easiest way to doing it when you don't want to go through the whole Seaform Island thing. Which more than likely you're not going to do. I'm just going to heal up and we're going to go into the Pokemon Mansion and we're going to go get the secret key because Blaine's gym is locked. Now, I didn't use a Max Repel at first because I wanted to just see stuff like Ponyta and Growlithe and, but after a while I was getting tired of it and I was like, all right, it's time for a Repel. But just for the guys who don't know, Wild Weezing is in here. Wild Muck. For those who are playing blue version, Magmar is in here. And Vulpix. But if you're playing red like me, you're going to come across Ponyta, Growlithe, Coughing, Muck, Grimer, Weezing, and Rattata, Raticate, I believe. Or is that yellow version? I'm not sure. I think Raticate is also in here too. In this game. We're just going to fight the scientists over here in the corner. We're just going to fight the guys in here because it's not much. It's like about 4. It's like 3 burglars and 2 scientists. So 3 scientists. So it's not nothing big. Just get the experience and keep it pushing. I did sing because I was afraid he'd blow up. But then again, I'm like, whatever. And here's the last floor. This is the floor that has Solar Beam and the secret key, which obviously we came here for. TM14. TM14 is Blizzard, and I'm actually going to just teach that one to Blastoids because I just wanted to give room for other items. I don't really care about Blizzard too much. I don't think I'll be using Blizzard when I use Blastoids anyway. Because if I'm fighting someone who's bad against ice, more than likely I will be using Lapras. So it was pointless. I just want to make space without getting rid of any important items. And there goes Solar Beam. Now, I was going to teach Solar Beam to Venusaur, but then I seen that Lapras could learn Solar Beam. So I'm like, what the heck? Let's just teach Lapras Solar Beam. I probably won't use it, but it's interesting to have, just in case. You never know. Alright, so we're going to just use the escape rope, heal up our Pokemon, and then we're going to go into Blaine's gym. Now that we have the key, we can go inside. Now, I don't have to fight anybody in his gym because there's quizzes in Blaine's gym that you could just answer, and if you get them correctly, the door opens and you don't have to fight the trainers. But two things: I don't feel like using my brain right now, and I just want the experience. So we're gonna just fight them. And I'm pretty much just gonna spam surf because Blastoise only has Water Gun until about 54 or 53 or 52. It's one of those 54, 2, or 3. One of those numbers, he learns Hydro Pump. So we got a little long way to go. But in the meantime, I'm going to teach Earthquake to... I'm going to forget Headbutt. Yeah, forget Headbutt. I'm going to teach Earthquake to Snorlax and put him on top because this is the first time you guys are actually seeing Snorlax in battle. He's a part of the team now. Pidgeot is gone. And we're going to Earthquake our way to Blaine. You know, I always thought Rapidash was a cool looking Pokemon. Rapidash should have got a Mega Evolution in the 6th generation, but it's not much of a fan favorite. And I noticed that's what they really were hinting at, you know, getting the fan favorite Pokemon out the way. Because look at Gyarados. Gyarados ain't need no Mega Evolution, but they gave him to him anyway. So, but I think Rapidash would have been a pretty cool Pokemon if it got a Mega Evolution. Did he just try to use a Super Potion on a healed Pokemon already? No matter how pretty the game looks, it definitely still has its Generation 1 glitches. So I didn't take the item from him because I didn't have any room, but it doesn't make a difference because it's Fire Blast and I'm not going to teach it to anybody. Guys, I'm going to stop the video here. In the next video, we're going back to Viridian City and take on a familiar face. This is Rich, and I'm out.